Morning, everyone. Mr. Flynn reporting back for day two after a very successful day one. Um, just to recap my day one, I was a lot busier than I thought I'd be. There wasn't a whole lot of downtime. Pretty much starting right at 8 o'clock, I had questions from all of you rolling into my email. I had questions on the Google Classroom, which was much appreciated, so I wasn't answering the same question over and over again. Um, I was able on Gmail, down the bottom left hand corner, they've got an instant messaging feature. I was able to instant message with a bunch of you that had questions, so it wasn't sending emails back and forth. It was a little bit smoother in that regard. Um, but hey, for day two, I expect uh, a lot more or a lot similar to day one. Um, you know, participation is key. Communicating with me is key. I don't expect that everything I give you, you'll be able to 100% know how to do. So just send me an email. As I said yesterday, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., I'm sitting at my computer. My response time, not to brag, weird flex, but I think it's pretty good. So if you need help with anything, just let me know, and I'm right here for you. Um, in between some small gaps in day one, I was able to be even a little bit productive outside of school. I was able to clean the main floor of my house, which was a huge win for me. Um, Hopefully today I can make it upstairs or downstairs and keep that productivity going a little bit. So I've got a couple requests and a couple notes here that I want to talk to you about. First one is about Google Classroom and passing in assignments. Talking to the other math teachers yesterday, I think I did or you all did a pretty good job of reaching out to me with things that you needed. You know, I didn't hear from everybody, but I did hear from more students than some of the other math teachers did, which I think is awesome. Um, Having said that, I said yesterday I wasn't sure exactly how this was going to go, how we were going to take a look at assignments and all that, and I think we do have a temporary solution, something that I want to try out as well that Mrs. Deneen has implemented and she's done a really good job with. On Google Classroom, I have put assignments in. So if you go to Google Classroom and you go to classwork, there should be a day one and there should be a day two. So a lot of you were taking pictures of what you did for the day and sending them my way via email. I think it would be a lot easier on me um, if you were to just go into the classwork and instead of emailing me that photo, just upload that photo right into the classwork. So for day one, if you were in Algebra 2, you just need to take a picture of your A8 graph and quadratic equation notes. And if you were in Intro to Advanced Math, you just need to take a picture of what you did for the A1 standard review. That would make my life a lot easier. If you don't want to make my life easier for whatever reason, I guess just keep emailing them my way. If you have any issues with that or any concerns or you're not exactly sure what I'm talking about, please just let me know. If Google Classroom really isn't your forte, or technology might be an issue for you at home and you just don't think that's going to happen for you, just put it in your work log. That's also okay. Um, Something else is there were a few people who, as I said, I'm here from 8 to 3. There were a few people who sent me their first email of the day or the first message of the day at around 2:45. Um, you know, I know it's tough because you really don't have, you can sleep in as long as you want. But I think it would be wise of you to get up earlier in the day. Um, you have to expect that other people are also going to have questions at the same time you have questions. So if I have 10 people that are have questions at 2:45 and I've got a video conference at 3, I'm not going to be able to work with you that much. Mr. Sorois talked yesterday on his Facebook video about developing a routine. Even his own kids are doing it. I think that is a fantastic idea. I think it would be in your best interest to start getting up around, somewhere between 8 and 10, 10 o'clock at the latest, and get a routine going from all of this. Um, that way, when we do get back to school, nothing's a surprise. You don't have to reteach yourself how to get up early in the morning. Okay, so earlier in the day is often much better for me, and I think it'll be much better for you. I know getting up early isn't the greatest thing in the world, but you'll be far better off, trust me. Um, as for today, I am not available the entire day. I've got a video conference meeting at noon that could take up to an hour. So from 12 to 1, if you are asking me questions, I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. But just know that I am in a meeting and I will be a participating member. So a little understanding there would be good. And I also have a meeting at 2 o'clock, another video conference. So from 2 to 3, my response time could also not be as good as I make it out to be. So yeah, besides that, let's get to it. Algebra 2 today, CP and honors. You are working on the A8 graph and quadratic equation practice. And for intro to advanced math, you are doing the A2 standard review. Again, I can't stress it enough, communication is key here. You could be working really, really hard at home for hours and hours on end in all your classes. If you don't communicate that with your teachers don't know that you're doing that. There are some of you that I know get up really late in the day. If you're not communicating with us, even though you might be doing work, I'm going to assume, again, I know some of you pretty well, that you're probably sleeping in bed all day. So again, communicate with all your teachers, not just me. Post your assignments on the Google Classroom if you can. If you can't, just put it in your log on the cover page. I think that's all I have for today. Great job with day 1. Let's keep it up for day 2. Let's build some momentum heading into the weekend. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't wait to hear from some of you. Remember, practice social distancing, wash your hands, and we do want to see on social media what you're doing. So take a picture. If you're on social media today, use the hashtag TigerPrideAtHome. I'd love to see what you're doing. Have a great day. Talk to you later.